Automotive news reports have been on a roller coaster lately. President Donald Trump has announced plans to impose tariffs of up to 100% on vehicles and components imported from Mexico and Canada. This move threatens to disrupt the intricate supply chains that have long supported the American automotive industry. Ford and General Motors, GM, two iconic US automakers, are now facing an unprecedented crisis that could reshape the entire sector. If you're in the automotive space, you need to stay informed about these developments as they could impact your future vehicle purchases, job security, and the broader economy. On February 1st, 2025, President Trump signed executive orders imposing a 25% tariff on all goods from Mexico and Canada, with a specific 10% tariff on Canadian energy exports. These tariffs took effect on March 4. In a recent escalation, Trump announced plans to double tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum imports to 50%, citing Canada's increased electricity prices as the catalyst. Both Ford and GM have heavily relied on manufacturing vehicles and sourcing components from Mexico and Canada due to lower labor costs and favorable trade agreements. For example, Ford produces models like Bronco Sport and the Maverick pickup truck in Mexico. GM operates extensive manufacturing facilities in both countries, producing a wide range of vehicles for the US market. The new tariffs threaten to sever these supply chains, leading to increased production costs. Automakers face a dilemma: either pass these costs on to the consumers, resulting in higher vehicle prices, or absorb them, which would erode already thin margins. Both scenarios could lead to decreased competitiveness against foreign automakers who may not be subject to similar tariffs. The US has also imposed a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum imports from all countries, including Canada and Mexico, effective March 12. And these measures have raised concerns about increased consumer prices and potential disruptions to various industries that rely on these materials. Economists warn that such tariffs could amplify inflation and contribute to a potential recession. Canada and Mexico have criticized the United States tariffs, stating they violate the free trade agreement ratified in 2020. Canada has implemented retaliatory tariffs, and Mexico plans to announce its response very soon. These escalation trade tensions risk disrupting the integrated economies of North America, leading to increased prices for consumers and potential losses across various sectors. Now, in reaction to the tariffs, Ford and GM are exploring strategies to mitigate the impact, and this includes lobbying efforts and considering adjustments to their supply chains. However, relocating manufacturing operations is a complex and time-consuming process that could take years to implement. Meanwhile, foreign automakers with more diversified supply chains may gain a competitive advantage in the United States market. The announcement of increased tariffs has led to a volatility in financial markets. Major indices like the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite have experienced declines, reflecting investor concerns over the economic impact of protectionist trade policies. Shares of car manufacturers have also dropped due to fears of disrupted supply chains and increased production costs. If the tariffs remain in place, several outcomes are possible. One, you will see higher vehicle prices. Consumers may face increased prices for cars, trucks, and SUVs as manufacturers pass on these higher production costs. We may have job losses, or you will see job losses as companies need to cut jobs and close plants to offset increased expenses, leading to unemployment in affected regions. And to go back a little further, remember the EV mandate already started this. The combined effect of tariffs and retaliatory measures have slowed economic growth, potentially leading to a recession. Foreign automakers not subject to US tariffs could capture greater market share, challenging the dominance of traditional American manufacturers. The trade war now between the US, Canada, and Mexico presents significant challenges for the American automotive industry and their broader economies. I would suggest you stay informed about these developments. Watch these spaces very carefully, as they may affect everything from the price of your next vehicle to the stability of your employment and the health of the economy. Let's start the debate in the comments, because everything is interconnected. Like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Until next time.